Thank you. Thank you. So, follow me through this. You are a tape, a music tape, and it's like 1970. So probably it's like the best period of your life. Because music there was something really different from like now. Like music really defined culture, defined like lives. And you actually are the support of this music. So like really like the culture passed through your like tape. And it's like a great period to be a tape because like after all, like late in the 80s, Sony invented the Walkman. So like you could also record the music and then like bring yourself out of the houses and go try like all over the world. And it was the first time that someone can be like a DJ for friends. Like I used to do like tapes for my friends because like, you record from the radio and everything. So like, it's really like the best period of your life. It was really a good period of your life. Unfortunately, something happened. And it came from really another dimension. He was like really shiny. I don't know how to say, like, was really getting so digital that was impossible to beat. Because like, starting in the 90s, the CD came. And you were like, really the best period of your life was gone. Like no one ever want like to go from one track to the other and waiting and get the right point. Because like with the CD, you click a button, next track. And do you want to talk about like quality? Unbelievable. Like the quality of a CD was 100 times better than yours. And also like for the people to remaster a CD was really easy. Like they have computer mastering and there we are. So I want to like that you keep this feeling of being a tape replaced by a CD all over my presentation. And like keep like a spot inside you with this feeling through all the presentation. 11 years ago, I founded 150 Up, 12 years ago. I founded 150 Up. That's a creative agency based in Milano. And we had the honor to work with the best fashion and design brands. They are really close to us. And here is like a quick reel of the studio. As you can see, we are on the dark side of the filmmaking. We don't do like great things as like filmmaking and cinema. We do really bad things. We try to sell things all the time, make them look great and try to push people to like love what we are trying to sell them. 3 years ago, I started experimenting with AI, and I started really like loving it because like was at the beginning, so the final result of my output was kind of like ugly, but in a way was something that was exciting. Thinking about something that you can, and then immediately you can see it was like breakthrough. Like before you have to mock up something in Photoshop or like, there is a lot of process to have a camera for your mind, and with AI was unbelievable because like I had something in my mind that I could visualize it immediately. I mean, wasn't that good in terms of like final result, but who cares? I mean, I needed just a visualization tool, let's say. And so I was having fun with that, just fun. One day, one customer called me and he gave us like a project and we had to redesign their identity. It was like a food company in Italy that was really known in the territory. They have like more than 20, 25 point of sale, a lot of like e-commerce. Was really big, and then he asked us like, can you redesign everything, like the logo? And we say, of course. We gave him like 2 proposals, and like a couple of weeks after, he called me back and say, Davide, if you open your email, I sent you the logo I want. And I say, perfect. And which one? Because we did like 2 proposals. Which one did you pick? And he say, no. My secretary did it in AI, and I think it's really cool. So I want this logo. She did it with AI. I mean, nothing against the secretary, of course, that I met later on, and I don't like her anyway. But the point on that is actually like 10 years of work for making something that has a meaning, something that has a why, something that not just convey typography or colors, but convey values. I mean, it's my life and my work gone. Because like, she like it, he like it, so why not? And actually this one, it's starting to move something on me that I swear, like I say, okay, you know this AI thing, I never gonna deal with that. I hate it and it's gonna be like my war against AI for the rest of my life. Because this is my work, what I study for, what I like spend night in the studio working on. So this kind of like prompting things of like secretary creating logo cannot be like relatable to me. So like no AI in my life anymore. Actually, 2 weeks after, what happened is that I teach at university 3 courses. One of these, it's like graphic design for media. So the people who code, and I teach them graphic design. For them, like color are nothing, like typography, impossible. So like I love this kind of, this course, because like I can really bring them into like, create a visual aesthetic and visual idea of like what identity and branding is. So I give them, as every year I do, like a task for like a homework, and say, create an identity for a restaurant. And the week after, I start the review, and usually I have like 25 people in the class. After half of them, I thought like myself, but this year, the level of these guys, it's sky high. I mean, they really did like great job, like mood board, like concept. They can really bring me to like what it's actually like branding, and also the visual aesthetic of their product was like unbelievable, like logos well done and everything. I was really happy. I was so happy that to one guy I asked him, but which font did you use for this logo? Because actually I wanted to steal it. And he say, I no idea, man. I did it with AI. What do you mean? I mean, yeah, I did everything in AI, like mood board. Perfect. And then like also like the concept. But you know what, like everyone in the class did it with AI. So I asked like, raise your hand who used the AI for doing the project. Everyone raised their hand, except one girl. That she get like best degree, of course. But like, I was so, like, I don't know, I was so moved inside, because I mean, I think I'm trying to give like to these guys everything I have. And in terms of like teaching them a process, a way of thinking, and also like if you start in this world, like even the simple tool as Illustrator, all these kind of things are really important to use it. I mean, if you don't feel the pain, you don't understand how cool is not doing that things anymore. So it's something that it's really meaningful, go through like a normal process, let's say. But like probably for them wasn't like this. I was so shocked that I had to like cigarette break immediately, guys. And then I didn't know how to like move on the lesson, because like my point is that I was really liking what they were doing. I mean, I cannot say, I mean, you did terrible stuff because you did it with AI, but I was really, really happy about their work. So like I keep like the lesson doing like prompting design, or like I have no idea, I was confused. So like I sit next to them and say, okay, which prompt did you use? But did you try like so stupid things? But like was something that made me feel really useless as like a teacher. And actually, I think like what makes me feel really useless as a teacher and as like a creative director, it's also like one episode every summer I get people from the high school that they finish the high school. I mean, for finish the high school, they have to do like 3 weeks, 1 month internship. So like every year I collaborate with the school, and I love like to have like young people around, so it's really cool. And there was this guy who came, and we were working with a big brand of perfume in that period. And so like I talk with him about like the brief. So they brief us because they want something that it's really pop and it's fine with the Chinese market. But like 5 minutes brief. I have to tell you the truth, like I didn't even put all myself inside this brief. It was something really quick. And so they say, as every project, start with the research. The day after he came to me, actually even the evening, say, can we see something? I say, well, it's a little bit too early. I mean, research needs time, you know, like a couple of days, take your time, like do a good research in terms of styling and everything. So the next day, I made a review with him, and he presented me like an image, like a document, opening the cover, next slide, one image. And was like an image made with the AI that was actually kind of cool. I mean, it was on brief, it was fine. I mean, it was really like fine image. But I couldn't say, I mean, one day you just came out with the solution. I mean, we have to train, like you are in internship, so I need and I must tell you like a process around. So, because like, you know, like the best designer, for me, it's the one who can understand, like who can see more path, more way into the same thing. So we see the like 2 elements, and the best designer is the one who can combine them in the really great way. But for doing that, you have to try like million of different paths, a million of different combinations. So even once you are in front of the customer, you can also explain them like your choice, and then, did you try? Yes, I did, and it didn't work for this. And they say, okay, because you know, like I'm presenting you this image, but actually I have a folder in my Mac. If you want, like I can send you out. And they send me this folder with, I'm not joking, like more than 100 images. And all the 100 images were like a variation of the same concept. So like this kind of artwork, this kind of final result, take us usually like 2 or 3 days to make like a couple or 3 in 3D, because like it was a 3D campaign. So it was like unbelievable effort in less than 1 day, without like a story behind, without like a concept. It was just like doing the work. And actually the point that drives me crazy was like that was really well done. And so like I ask myself, I love getting people from internship and try to teach them like what my work is, but like, is it really necessary? Like they really need to like teach and learn something from me. If like the final result of after 1 day, it's already this. So if you cannot beat your enemy, ally with them. And so I start like to be an evangelist. So like talking about AI to everyone. So like playing football and say, oh, but did you know, like, what do you do? Do you use ChatGPT? Like, was like, I don't know, a mission suddenly. Because like I really want to bring people to AI, because like, of course, it's probably inevitable. So I start like to asking everyone about. And I don't know if you ever try like to make people talk to ChatGPT for the first time. And instead of like making them text, there is like the conversation button. So like you press and you say, ask him something, like anything. He knows everything. I don't know why, he knows everything. And the people say, hi, how are you? But no, like you can ask him really anything. But like the idea of explaining AI and the power of AI to people that probably are not used to wasn't my thing. It was like really, really too far away from my thinking. So I start again like to kind of stretch it out and fight with it. Because actually the point, and we get some brief about AI starting to came in the studio like 2 years ago. And also I'm traveling a lot with conferences about AI and all of this kind of stuff. And the things that I really, really hate is when people say with AI, you can save time and money. So AI, you save time and money. I'm running a studio since 12 years, and every single day, what I fight for, it's time and money. Like those kind of things that AI, you can save with AI, it's exactly what I'm looking for. It's exactly my fight, my everyday fight. So if you save time and money, to me, what does it left? I mean, I come from Kentucky, as you can hear from my accent. And no, joking. I didn't have to say joking. I'm coming from Italy, and 80% of the company in Italy, they are micro businesses. Micro businesses means less than 3%. And because like we live, and like the 80% of us live from companies that actually, they don't know how they are doing the things because they are doing since so much time that they actually get inside them. So like if you take out time and money from them, it doesn't left anything. They invest all the time they have in learning the things that probably their parents, their grandparents teach them and elevate them in another way. But the centerpiece of everything is actually time and money. One day I've been in a conference in Berlin with Maxime, actually. We did like a fireside chat, and wasn't the best idea I ever had in my life because like we didn't prepare the sentence to each other. So it was like a blind fireside. And he asked me, what is creativity for you? And I replied one stupid thing that was unbelievable that I still don't remember, but was the worst reply of my life. And so I have to make it up in every speech I do. So like, what is creativity for me? Thanks for the question from the audience. Creativity for me, it's actually getting everything I know, everything I've seen, everything I know into something new. So it's like a result of what I am into something that I design, that I create. And actually, if you notice, it's really true. Like if you see people, if you see the personality of some people and you see what they create, it's really fit. Also the guy in the studio that I work since like a lot of time, I know who designed something the moment I see it. Because you are really what you create. How AI can know that? And like how could create something that it's really unique and really cool? Everything changed one day that I had like a shooting. And it was a still life shooting, so it was a shooting in the studio. And I had like a clear idea of what we should do, like the number of shots, how I wanted the shot, everything was prepared. The moment I arrived, the customer in the set, that we all love customer on set, the customer on set and the photographer, the final result at the end was totally different from what I thought. And like not in a bad or good way, like everyone was happy, but was just different. And so I get back and say, you know what? I'm gonna do this shooting in AI. And then with this, I really discover why AI is so powerful and why it's really a great tool. Because you can really be a creative director. You don't have filter. And in our work, you have like millions of filters every time. Like you have the shooting, you have the weather, you have the model, you have like the photographer, you have, a lot of talent working on the same set. But with the AI, you can really be the creative director. You can really decide everything. And you can be really in control of the situation. So what I was thinking is probably AI, it's much better than me and will make me really useless. but I will enjoy the rest of my time as a creative director, trying to tell like some stories and express them in the best way I can. Thank you.